lost 2 cups in 3 days. These players should donate their wages to Susan G. Komen, fam. 2 spineless performances.
Oh, that's a fucking great line. If you don't know, Google it. I'm just going to give you time to Google it now. If you don't know, that's one of the best... it's one of the best lines I've ever heard in my life. Google it. Google it right now.
We literally roll over like the Euro Millions. We're like a calendar. It's a disgrace. When we hired an Australian manager, never did I think it would be wave after wave. At this point, Ange should provide our defenders surfboards. We can't attack. We can't defend. At this point, we literally go out there and breathe. It's like cross country. We ain't playing football. These men are out there chasing balls so often, their wives may file for a divorce, fam. I have had enough, blood. I told man about the Brisbane Barry Evan Bielsa, the Perth Penguin, blood.
I'm gonna do it anyway. See, if you guys don't know, you don't know who Barry is, bruv.
Mister, he always wins things in his second season. He must be talking about a Premier League P45, fam. We all know that our team's depleted, but these performances in the 2 biggest games of our season were an absolute disgrace.
All jokes aside, listen, one of the reasons I don't want Spurs to become successful is we wouldn't see these rants in the same way. He'd cook us. He'd cook United. He'd cook Arsenal. He'd cook Liverpool. He cooks me every now and then. He hasn't done it for a while, so big up X. But you wouldn't see these rants. But when you cut for it, this man knows football. And what he said, they can't attack and they can't defend right now. It's a shambles. The lack of performance, the lack of effort, the lack of desire in the last 2 matches are a problem. It's why I said that if they stick with Big Ange for the rest of the season, there is the genuine possibility that they go down. Genuinely, I'm not saying that for effect. It really could happen.
If these players are playing for him, if they're going out and deploying his tactics, then he's in the wrong job. Big man ting, he should make vacuum cleaners because them tactics suck, blood. They suck, fam. And if they're not playing for him, then he's a dead man walking like Sean Penn, blood. And we need to pull the plug. We are victims. I've never seen a group of men so passive. It's like we got 11 Rodri gigs out there, blood. We're victims. Only thing guaranteed with Ange is Tottenham getting opened up like a woman's legs at a gynecology appointment, fam. If we take the lead, you see that same lead? We're getting choked out with it, blood. BDSM, fam. BDSM.
Ah, he's lost it. He's lost it. And I get it. I get it. I get it. All that hope. It hurts. It really does. Speaking of hope, let's take a look here. Big up X. More on X a bit later. So make sure you stay tuned. Hit the like button, people. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel as well. Up next, let's take a little look here at Yum Yum and her reaction to the goal. By the way, the facial expression there is just perfection.
Huh?
Perfection.
Huh?
Huh?
Bleeding?
Yep, really.
No, how? How am Tottenham player bleeding every fucking match?
How? You, with all due respect, Yummy, you picked Tottenham. You had a choice of anyone. The great thing about being an international fan is you can literally pick any team from any country and no one minds. In England, if you're from London and you pick a northern team, there's a problem. There's loads of northerners, by the way, that pick London teams as well. It depends on the age, who was popular, who was playing great football. You get a little bit of stick. Yummy, you could have picked anybody. And you chose the Tottenham.
Who fucking cursed Tottenham? Who fucking cursed Tottenham? Come on!
And you got your where's her shouting thing? Her shouting vase.
Who did it? Yeah, how? We are bleeding everything. Everybody, every time bleeding. Who the hell fucking Tottenham come out? Fuck! How?
Head's gone. Head's gone. Absolute head's gone. It wasn't the only Tottenham fan as well yesterday showing a bit of frustration. Let's go to We Are Tottenham TV. Take a look at Sim here. Why is there no sound? There we go.
Villa.
All right, here we go.
Dancing past Virgil.
Here's, oh my God, they're in. Ramsey on the left-hand side. He's in the box. He has a goal!
It's the reaction. It's the reaction. Just watch the reaction.
In the box. He has a goal!
That's all you need to see. That's beautiful. It's why we love fan content. And make sure you're subscribing to every single person that we're featuring. But that's why we love fan content.
Ramsey on the left-hand side. He's in the box. He has a goal! And it's 1-0. It's gone right through Kinski.
I love it.
Oh, my God. Ramsey finds himself in acres of
It's too late
space
to
in
go
the
home.
box.
It's beautiful. It is a thing of beauty. I think one of the most important things that Tottenham need to do is have a mindset change, though. And I think it's not every fan. So if you're not one of these fans, I'm not talking to you. You're on my side because I bet you agree with me. But don't take it personally. I saw this the other day, and the first thing I thought to myself was, it's the most Spursiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Arsenal have broken Tottenham. It's a fact. And I believe it is it's not the biggest issue at the club, but I think it's a fairly significant one. This huge Tottenham account last week said, whatever happens tomorrow, this was ahead of the semi-final, that they're leading against Liverpool. I'll take some comfort in the fact that Woolwich aren't winning the trophy. Of course, we all care about our rivals. I enjoyed watching Liverpool get knocked out by Plymouth yesterday. But the reason it meant a little bit more is, of course, it was a big giant killing, but Man United went through to the next round. And if you said, Terry, United go out, but you see a massive giant killing with Liverpool getting beat by Plymouth, I say no, Man United have got to stay in the tournament. I think Spurs as a football club, as an entity, as a group, almost need to stop thinking about other clubs for a while. Almost, you can have moments of enjoyment. Arsenal lost, that's great. But it's almost like their identity is, as long as Arsenal don't win something, or if we can finish close to them or above them in the league, everything is okay. And I think that mindset needs to stop. Arsenal's success throughout the 80s, 90s, noughties, and even in their down period where Spurs were better than them in the league, they won, 2 or 3 FA Cups. I think it's broken Spurs to this point where as long as we can banter Arsenal, as long as we can get one up on them on something, we got through to one further round in the FA Cup as an example, it's been okay. And for me, it isn't. You know, you're in the Europa League, you might be able to go on and win it. But Arsenal, we might be able to banter Arsenal. We've got another European trophy. That shouldn't, right now, that shouldn't be in your mindset in any way, shape or form. And some will say, Terry, you're being a hypocrite with that because you talk about Liverpool. Look at my trophy cabinet versus Tottenham's. They're not comparable in any way, shape or form. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was really, really funny. Now, moving on from that, let's get on to Liverpool yesterday. This is a Liverpool fan phoning in to talk sport. Take a little listen. And the sound's not coming through again.
Right, Mr. Slot has lost the plot, right?
Mr. Slot has lost the plot.
Mr. Slot has lost the plot, right?
I like that. That's the headline. Slot has lost the plot.
Yes. Why would you put a team out like that? He said in the paper the day before that he's going to go for the quadruple, yeah? Right? And then he puts out a team of youth team players against a team that are struggling at the bottom of Championship. And he puts a team that, do me a favour.
The thing was, it wasn't just a youth team. Jota, Diaz, Chiesa, Elliott, Kwanzaa's young, but he's played a lot of first-team football. Tsimikas, Kelleher. That's 7 off the top of my head. The vast majority of that Liverpool team, Joe Gomez started, but of course he had to come off. 8. Darwin Núñez came on from the bench as an example. That's 9. And there's probably another 1 or 2 I'm missing. 9 of the players that featured yesterday are first-team members. Some of them start on a regular basis. Diaz as an example. Núñez gets a lot of game time. Jota is the number 9 that Liverpool fans want up front as their main guy when he's fit. I think Slot's only mistake was he had a weak bench. He couldn't change it from the bench, and maybe he should have done that. But that starting lineup, I don't think, on reflection, I was probably a little bit harsh on Slot yesterday, but the more I think about it, those players need massive criticism. That team was good enough to beat a team that barely gets a clean sheet, has only on 5 other occasions got to the 5th round of the FA Cup. They are performing a little bit better now in the league, but they're highly likely to go down. For Liverpool to get beat by them is crazy, but I don't necessarily think Slot has lost the plot as an overarching tag here from this Liverpool fan. What do you think? Do you think Slot deserves more criticism for the team he put out, the bench, the subs, the tactics? Let us know in the comment section below. I'm intrigued to get your take on that. Now, one clip I did see, and we need to feature this, right? We need to feature this. This is our brother Hassam. Because when he came on the terrace yesterday, he was very much like, it doesn't matter. I know our limitations. I don't care. That's the face he showed us. But boy, I think he was fronting. Take a little look.
Full-time whistle blows. We are out the FA Cup. We are out the FA Cup, ladies and gentlemen.
He's lost for words. That's why he's repeating himself.
We're out the FA Cup.
3 times now. 3.
We are out the FA Cup.
4. The man is shook.
I don't even know what to say at this point.
Yeah.
I
Done.
actually don't even know what to say at this point. This is just genuinely embarrassing. Losing.
See, he didn't come with that energy yesterday. Why the change in energy over the space of 5 minutes? Is it because you want to maintain the leopard in the tree? I don't know. What is it? What is it, Hassam? Why the energy change, my brother?
To Plymouth. I know we had a lot of the bench players out there, but losing to Plymouth? Nah, bro. This is just mental, bro. Losing to Plymouth, bro. Nah, this is mad.
It is, and he knows it. It may not be, and I'll concede on this, it may not be the biggest FA Cup shock in Premier League history. There may be others, Chelsea versus Bradford, as you mentioned. There's City versus Wigan. But this is up there, top 2, top 3, without a shadow of a doubt, and it is mad. I just thought it was really interesting that Hassam's energy completely and utterly changed from his watch-along to coming on the Football Terrace, and I wanted to just call it out for a bubble. Now, speaking of calling people out, I got sent this video yesterday.
Fam, you talking about, Yardman has been struggling.
Hang on. I didn't know that was going to play. I got sent this video. It's Yardman having a pop at expressions. Let's take a look at what he says.
Fam, you talking about, Yardman has been struggling with the English language. Fam, you just say that you want to be cocky occasion, fam. You just telling people, I want to be a John Barnes to be my father. You're too black, fam. You're too black for John Barnes to be your father, fam. You're telling people, the only thing need for their player to go is to the hospital. Every one of you, not just the player, the fans, everybody in Tottenham, you lot need to go to get therapy, fam. I can't take it. I'm skinching up your eye, fam. That's why you're wearing glass, fam. You have, fam, if you're sitting down there, you're gonna die by depression. You're depressed. You have sugar. You have diabetes. That is what that club gives to you, fam. That's what you get, loser. Depression, loser. You need to go to the hospital, fam. You need to go and get some psychiatric evaluation for sitting down here for over, fam. Let I tell you something, depression, you never, ever gonna see that club win a major trophy. So you can get your ticket out of it, fam. You ain't gonna win nothing. Depression, Robbie, you need to get them out of the sports, fam. Even that fat black one I see sitting on over to the left, every day I'm just laughing. What are you laughing about, fam? Who do you support, fam? Who? Man, you, fam, you are sinking, fam. You're not gonna get relegated. So the time you're laughing after Yardman, fam, you gonna sort out your club that gonna get relegated, fam. Relegated back to play back in the Division 1.
I'm going to go. Take care. Goodbye. God bless.